Hello everyone, today I want to go through and discuss the importance of basically understanding when your base has served its purpose and when you should actually break your base down and consider relocating. Now currently, if you are following the progression guide, we have two bases in this progression guide so far, one of which is located here and the other which is located up here next to Chillet. This original base here was made to be able to mine ore. However, since we've discovered and beat Lily and Eileen, we've actually unlocked the original ore mining site, and then in the technology tree, we've actually unlocked the ore mining site level 2 here as well. Basically meaning we no longer need any form of ore in terms of nodes, and you could just have the actual site in your base. So with that, the base over here by Chillet has essentially served its purpose. But now we are running into a new roadblock, and that we need to craft refined ingots. And in order to craft those, we need coal. I'm not going to pick these up because they'll be too heavy, but basically we need normal ingots and coal to craft those. Now, in the last episode, we went through and talked about trying to farm them through dungeons, and simply just keeping up with the production is just not manageable. You need far too much coal to be able to make that happen. So, today, what we're going to do is we're going to go through and explore, as there's actually an area, I can't recall exactly where, it's somewhere in this area. So we're going to revisit some of the areas from the last episode, and we're going to go through and basically discover everything here. We're going to defeat every single alpha pal we have not defeated so far, if it's within level like 40 to 45, if we can. And then there's actually a specific spot that is a non-raidable location that has 6 coal nodes and a very great place to set up a second base. Also, in the last episode, we did go through and get the schematic for the Tier 1 compound bow and the Tier 2 SMG, which we have enough ammo for, so we'll be testing both of these out here. We're going to start with, I think, the SMG, because that way I can easily line up a headshot here. It will consume ammo quite quickly, I'm sure. I mean, let's see. So, lots of damage, but we're going to quickly run out. I think that's the problem with the SMGs, is that you do lots of damage here, but you're going to quickly run out of ammo. Yeah, there is that. Okay, now let's go over to the shotgun, just for the sake of things. We're at 1176. About 300 damage here with the shotgun. Pretty close range here. Now let's try the bow. 195. But the bow's ammo is far easier to craft than the shotgun is, and I can use it at a decent range here. That thing is probably going to hit me, isn't it? Yeah. So I do like the bow overall. Even though it has less damage than the shotgun, it'll be far easier to use this, and that should be it there. Down to 1%. So yeah, it's not going to out-damage the shotgun. We will still keep the shotgun. The SMG, not good. Not good at all. Ooh, Artisan. That's not too bad. Okay. So we've got our first alpha here for them, and then we're going to head over to Lunaris down here. Alright, and now Lunaris here. Let's see. Good job, Ragnarok. Let's just use the bow here. Oops, missed that. I like the bow, though, because it does, well over 200 damage, so I would say about maybe 70% of the shotgun damage. However, I can use it at a range. I'm far safer, and some of these pals will start to hit pretty hard here. And I also, the ammo is just way cheaper. Alright, and that should be Lunaris. That was pretty darn easy. And 53, and 1. We'll get the Gigasphere here. Hopefully it doesn't move. Oh, it did move. Ow, that wasn't very kind. And we'll go for another hit. Please get into the sphere here. Oh, I didn't check. Did I ever equip the sniper module? I crafted the sniper module to get a better % chance of capturing the pals here. But I don't know if I ever put it on. Yes, I do have it on. Okay, cool. And, alright, there we are. That's going to be the second alpha pal here. Alright, so it looks like on this island, there's actually a bounty, which is crashed, we have not defeated. So I'm glad we did head over here, as there was apparently another point of interest that we wanted to go through and take a look at. He should be hiding, yeah, right here in the forest. He's chasing this poor Foxmarks. Let's deal with this guy. Save this little fella's life. Oh, we hit the Tansy behind him. Whoops. Sorry, Tansy. Oh, but he's not dead because we have the Ring of Mercy. Well, this poor guy's going to kill all these pals. There's that. Yeah, he should die in a couple of shots here. I will need the Ragnarok to deal the final blow, since I can't with the Ring of Mercy on. Or a Serpent will work just as well. Alright, there we are. Got ourselves some more bounty tokens. Now, yeah, let's head on over to this island, because I'm just curious what level the pals are. Alright, now I did go through and stop at the beach here for some fishing opportunities, as anytime you have the opportunity to go through and to fish or to salvage, you 100% should do it. If you don't, it will feel like a massive grind later on, and if you do it early on, you're just going to save yourself the headache, because farming things like the ore from the salvage is just a nightmare when doing it in large quantities. But if you kind of progressively can get small amounts, definitely do that. Also, fishing is going to allow you to pretty easily get some rarer pals. You can get all 12 of them, and you also get some decent drops here as well. We do already have a Kelpsy, but Vampiric and Serenity, what a beautiful catch. And anytime you catch the alphas, of course, that means it's another alpha that we can butcher as well. That one will not be getting butcher, though. That's the first Vampiric that we got, so that is pretty handy. I think at this point we might actually have all Rainbow passives but Remarkable Craftsman, so overall I think we're doing pretty good on Rainbow passives as we're only level 41. We've got pretty much everything. We just need to find which ways we can breed it down to the specific pals that we want to keep in the base here. Alright, and this should be pretty easy to capture. Alright, and this here is going to be an alpha with unstable. That one is easy butcher food. And frostbite. Oh, we are cold. We cannot be here. We do not have any cold gear. What level are them? Level 19. So they're actually not super high level. We could deal with these pals, but we are freezing. Like, we are losing health. Real fast like. What do we need for this? Doesn't tell me. It's kind of odd. Oh yeah, I can see the fire right there. We are good to go. We're going to grab this, and then we're going to leave, because we are not prepared for this island. Okay, well, I'll take a silver key. I was going to do some fishing opportunities here as well, but at least we discovered this. We can come back and explore this at a later point in time. But I'm glad that we got that. So now we're going to actually head up. Let's see, we've got all of these alphas. Oh, we missed this alpha right here. All right, now we are at the next alpha here, and Ragnarok's going to completely destroy this pal just due to the grass-fire combo here. If you just hold still, I missed the arrow. That's sad. A shotgun might be better for this pal just because they are super close and they've got a huge body. It's really hard to miss. Yeah, 400 damage. That's pretty reasonable amount here. There we go. And then we'll get one more shot off, I think. Alright, we're going to pull him back in so he doesn't accidentally kill him. I do think we already have one of this pal, but it doesn't hurt to get an alpha version of it. Hopefully get a headshot. Yes, we did. Those actually really hurt. Oh no, he got out. And let's see here, 65, and we should be good. 80, there we are. I think we're going to head here first, because I believe this actually might be where the coal location I'm looking for is, or it might be just over here. So we're going to head, I think, up to Penking, and we'll try and do the oil rig real quick for another schematic run, or some oil, and then we'll go through and start discovering more of the area here. Alright, now I've made it over to the oil rig here. We should be able to just quickly get the chest and not have to fight everything. I'm just going to ignore the turret. We'll run around here. We'll grab this guy. And then I should be able to get over to this guy here as well. Got the Gigaspheres. Oh, actually, you know, I was going to blow that up, but let me just get back some. Oh, he didn't die. Interesting. Is this the big chest? Okay, cool. Save us a bit of time. We won't bother going to get all these small chests. We'll just grab this one, and then we'll head on over to the next area here. It's always really nice when this chest is in this area. It's super easy to grab. Alright, and we got a musket schematic. We already have the musket, and it definitely did its job. Alright, let's throw Ragnarok out, and then we will go through and use the bow, I think. Go for the headshot. He'll probably fly at one of us, to be honest. Yeah, I think he's going to fly at him. That's fine with me. I flew at both of us, actually. He's actually one of the tankiest pals we've fought in a little while. Most of the ones we just burst down pretty quick, but this one has quite a bit of health. Or at least quite a bit of defense, I should say. He's not going to do enough damage to really, like, impact us or, like, cause any issues. But, yeah, he's definitely tanky. I think he might fly. Should be able to dodge most of this. Alright, and let's pull him back. Oh, I unfortunately took that because I pulled him back. That's okay. He's going to fly at us here. I don't know if it locks onto you. It does not. We're fine. Okay, one more shot. The Pal Sphere only has 1.59. I probably should use a different sphere here. Go for the headshot, maybe. 16%. Do I have a Gigasphere? I do, if we need to use it. Alright, let's try this. I don't think I'm getting a headshot capture bonus. I'm not sure quite where his weak spot is. Okay, here we go. Either way, we got it. That worked out quite nicely. Hard skin, nothing too crazy. Okay, and then what we'll do is we're going to just, I think, start uncovering this whole area here. There we are. And a makeshift handgun schematic. Not too great. It's not going to be, like, amazing. Let's try and capture these guys. We only had one that had Vanguard, so any more that we can find would be nice. It's also a great way to farm for rainbow passes if you don't already have a bunch of them, as there's just so many of them. Alright, got him. Hopefully they're not too stubborn. We'll try and capture this one. I think then we'll be on our way. And we got that one, that one. Alright. Oh, Vanguard. There we go. That's what we are looking for. I don't think I actually have Masenda yet, so that might be worth trying to fight. Yeah, let me try and capture this, because we don't actually have one of these yet. And he can be used in a couple of different breeding. I believe he's used to get Lylene, I'm fairly certain. I'll have to go through and check my spreadsheet, but I'm pretty certain we could use him to get Lylene. So we'll just try and capture him. And there we go, 60. Okay, we got him. So we're just going to work our way up this mountain, I think, and try and uncover this whole area here. And hopefully we can find some more red chests for possible schematics. Oh, so we do need to up our level of our base. Okay, I think we can actually do that. I think we have everything we need to upgrade the level. I'm not sure if that will give us another PAL box. Either way, though, we found the location. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this on my map. We'll just go through and place down a house icon. And unfortunately, we do have a fast travel point literally right next door. So we could just basically go back to the base and make this happen. But before we head back, let's go through and finish discovering this area here, and then we'll head back and start working on getting this next base here set up, because we 100% need this coal and those refined ingots if we're going to pretty much progress with anything else in the base here. Where is our dart friend? I think he's down by the water. Yeah, he's right here. Okay, perfect. We'll go through and grab this guy, and there we are. Oh, he's going to throw out a friend this time. Okay. I don't know if we have Incinerum, to be honest. I think everyone we've come across, I think we've killed. Alright, we'll try and grab that, and hopefully he'll help me out here with this guy. Hopefully Incinerum stays in the sphere so he doesn't die. Okay, we're good there. And then we just got to kill this guy. A swimmer for a fire pal. Isn't that delightful? That's just great. Oh, he dodged it. He got the crouch mechanic down. Alright, he should be one shot, and we'll let... oh, he died to the flame. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's take a quick look and see where we're located. That is everything here. So we're going to head up, kind of uncover this area here. There we are. Anything good? Oh, an assault rifle schematic level 1. I think that actually might be the second one of these that we have. Let's go through and just toss out the leather. We will grab that. And then we will just be on our way. Now, what I did see here is, yeah, just over here, there's an enemy faction base. So I think we'll go through and do that since we're in the area. And I could have sworn I just saw an effigy somewhere. There's probably a bunch of them. Yeah, here's one right here. Want to try and grab these. I think I'm like 3 shy from the next upgrade, which will definitely be helpful for catching these kind of higher level pals. We should be able to get this. Apparently he can't climb the ledge here. There we are. And the faction base should be just up here. I think we'll just head in on the bottom. What level is level 35? Wow, this is actually a really strong base in comparison. Let's let's just take these guys out actually. There's quite a bit of stuff we'll have to go through and kill, so we'll just try and capture these. I think he killed him, but he's also in the sphere. So if we capture him, I would be kind of confused. He definitely killed him, look. Yeah, he killed him and then he captured him. That was a weird little bug. Okay. Oh, I have like no items or no room for anything. This whole room on the inside is basically just one giant circle. Grab this, get another chest. All these corner areas are usually filled with chests here. And then I think... oh, there's the big boy over here. Yeah. Ouch. Let's throw him out. I'm going to stop taking a bunch of damage. Hopefully he can get 1 or 2 moves off. That'd be nice if he could help us out. Oh yeah, that's perfect. An AoE attack in a tight space. Very nice. I think he got him. Is there somebody else behind me? Yeah, there is. I think this is the guy that was glitching out earlier. Okay. Okay, perfect. Let's go in here and grab this chest. And then I think we should be in the final room. And the big chest. Alright, here we go. A high-grade tag manual. Nothing too crazy. We'll eat up some nice food. He worked hard. Oh, and the free pal alliance. I think we already have that one. I'm almost positive. Actually, I don't know if we have that one. I think we got 2 different ones, I believe. We'll find out when we get back to the base. Either way, though, pretty successful. And actually, even though they're level 35, we kind of plowed through them here with this bow. This bow is really good. So we're going to head on out of here and then basically just kind of keep uncovering the rest of this area here. Alright, now since we're here, we discovered the Sealed Realm of the Swift, and this is a level 35 Verdash, and Verdash is actually a really helpful pal when it comes to farming. And since we don't have a Lylene yet, this will definitely be a great pal to get. So let's head on in here, and the fact that it's going to be grass, we do have Ragnarok here with fire. We should be in a pretty good position here. Maybe I'll try and get a headshot off the top then, since it's asleep. There we go, and then we'll toss that out and get some fire damage going. Yeah, he's already lost like 1/3 of his health. We're just completely destroying him here. And he's on fire. Good job, buddy. Don't kill him, please. Wait, I don't think I have my ring on. Oh no, where's my ring at? I can't see it, and he's going to murder him. Yikes. Let's pull him back because I don't want him to die. There's the ring right there. Okay, cool. Let's see, he's still on fire, so I'm kind of worried he's going to die. He's at 7 health here. Please don't die. Ah, he died. Yeah, the fire got him. I should have played that a little bit better. That's okay. We did take him out, though. We have not defeated that one yet, so let's just see if we got anything else we could discard. Okay. Well, that sucks we didn't get him, because that would have been very helpful for the base, but we will continue our journey here. Alright, now we made it over to the Scars of War area here, and it's actually a great place to capture fire pals that are a little bit lower level that you would typically find over at the volcano here. As you can see, they're level 19, so if you're ever looking for fire pals kind of in the earlier game and you don't already have a decent one, like we got lucky with the volcano here, then you could definitely come here, and it's a great place to kind of stock up on these guys. It's kind of a weird area though, because in order to get to this area, you have to pass through like a much higher level area. So it's kind of a weird spot here on the map, because all of these pals are like level 20 or 30, and over here they're like level 19. So it's kind of a weird little spot. But we're going to go through and just try and capture all of them, because we do not have 12 of all of these pals here. And there we go. Cool. Oh yeah, we have the sniper mod. I forgot about that. He could just chase us if he wants. So we're going to try and shoot this guy. We'll use the Gigasphere. And 67% is a decent percent. Hopefully he gets in. That's at 85. Cool, we captured him as well. Get one of these. Oh, Foxbarks got out. I might have to hit both of them since I made the one mad. Yeah, they're both mad. Okay. We'll try and capture these guys. And then this one here as well. And then see if we can get a sphere. And then we'll go for the flame mills here as well. I hope he doesn't attack them. Okay, we'll grab this one and this one. And then we're going to go for this guy here. We'll let a Ragnarok actually get out. We should be able to take them out pretty quick. Yep, one down. And then this one should die here pretty quick too. They're pretty low HP boss fights. There we are. We are almost level 42. We are quickly gaining these levels here. Alright, so we got 1. And then 2. And then 3. 1, 2, and 3. Should capture those guys. We're going to head over here. Oh, he escaped. Go figure. And we will go for our little friends right here. There's 3 of them, actually. Wait, are they just going to run? I think they are. Oh, no, do they fight? Yeah, they fight. 1, and 2, and 3. Alright, I've pretty much captured all the pals here that I didn't have 12 of. And now, lastly, I just want to check out this area here in the back. Let me grab this effigy here. As back here, sometimes there can be a meteorite spawn, and occasionally there is a chest spawn, I believe, as well. Not sure if there's one here. I'm not seeing one drop down. Yep, I'm not seeing one. There is 2 pieces of coal here, which is not a bad thing, but usually there's a meteor drop spawn right there. Let's head along the beach. I do see a rubble, and then I think we could actually head on back to the base. Alright, now I have made it back to the base, but I am actually back at the old base here, the base that we are going to break down and no longer use. So I'm just going to break down these foundations, which will automatically break the beds here as well. And we are going to go through and relocate this to the new coal base here. As all this stuff is no longer going to be needed, we technically could just leave these wood structures here. They would deteriorate over time, but I'm just cleaning up. And then before we break down the station, let's go through and get our rewards. We'll probably be too heavy to move, I believe. But we got more of the PAL manuscripts, which we'll definitely need here to actually continue leveling up here at the base. I'm not going to break this down because I'm too heavy. So instead I'm going to fast travel back to my main base first. That way I can actually go through and fast travel with a full weight capacity. And then I'm going to go back into my map. I'm going to hover over this base. I'm going to dismantle it now that I've fast traveled back. And I'll actually get back the items there. I should have actually waited to do that until I was at the new location. But that's fine. I'm going to go through and get everything put away here real quickly, though. All right, now before I head over to the other base location, there's a few different items or structures that I want to ensure I have the materials to actually build once I arrive there. So what I'm going to go through and do is I'm going to basically place them down similar to this here. We're going to break it. It's going to add the items to my inventory here. All right, now I brought you all back, and I've got pretty much everything set up. I've got the pal acquisition station, and decided to go with all 14 pals on all 14 beds. I'm going to build the ore mining site level 2 here. It's going to look a little weird and wonky. I don't really care too much. This base is solely just to farm resources. Got a ranch down here with some Vixies to keep making spheres. We no longer need the arrows. I may try and condense them, though. They are in a weird spot, but the pals can get to the items no problem. We also have Flame Mail in there for some Flame Organs. These Mausenas came in handy. They've got level 3 in transporting, so they are quick to transport all the goods here. And then we've got our farmers over there as well. What I did notice is that we do not really have any pals that excel at mining. We have one Dig Toys who's at the other base, but pretty much outside of that, every pal is level 2 in mining and not level 3. So I think I'm going to try and go back to the desert, which is going to be located up here, to see if we could find some more Dig Toys. I think the best bet here would be to go here, and we'll kind of discover this area here, and then we'll start working on clearing all these alphas here as well. Alright, now we have made it to the next alpha pal here, which is going to be Elphidran. And he is a dragon type. He can be a little bit of a challenge. I think we're more than enough high enough level to actually deal with him, but at level 30 he's actually quite challenging, does a lot of damage. We'll avoid that breath and just let our friend do most of the work. Go for the big headshot, and then we'll go back out to the range here. I think he's going to fly. Yeah. Oh boy. I think that did tickle a little bit. Hopefully we can capture him. I missed that arrow. Ow, that was my face. Okay, we need to call him back. I don't think he's on fire. I don't want him to die like he did earlier, like the other pal did. The Verdash here. Okay, 1.59%. I don't foresee us capturing that. Yeah, let's get a better sphere here. We do have 13 gigaspheres. This might be worth using them here on alphas, so we'll try and capture with that. 33 is much better than 1.3. Let's see, and there we go. Oh, and there's a dungeon right here. If this was a level 29 dungeon, let's 100% run that as well. Alright, so the first room is pretty quiet. I do see a chest with a makeshift shotgun schematic. Level 1, we have level 3 already, and this definitely treated us quite nicely, so I'm happy with that. Let's head on down here, though. Oh, is that a flower or a lotus? It is. Let's grab the speed lotus, and then we'll fly through here as well. Ooh, the traps. Yeah, the revamped dungeons. We're going to just avoid all that. Oh, there's a lotus out there. Maybe we'll grab that. I don't think we have 12 of them yet. Oh, I forgot. That was not the shotgun. That was the bow. We need to go for the headshot here. And one more. All right, let's see if we can get this here. Need a better pick. And there we go. What did we discover? A feathered hairband schematic level 1. Definitely not great. And all right, we are in the boss room here, and this is going to be... Oh, I was like, what are these? It's a gobfin. We are fine with that. He will probably do a lot. Yep, let's just pull him back in. We'll try and capture them all, since all the gobfin. At one point, we're going to need like 400 of these guys in order to fully boost our characters, so it does not hurt to start crossing some of these guys off the list. All right, let's head on up here and see what we get. Oh, too far. There we go. Yay! Let's see what we get in the chests. Ancient Tech Manual. And there is a handgun schematic. I didn't see what level it was. Priority. We don't need the plume, and we don't need the leather. It is a level 1, so not great. Overall, not a great dungeon. Alright, now I headed back to the base real quick when the inventory was full, but I want to point out that every time I'm exploring, I'm constantly queuing up a new one of these things here at the research station. And as you can see, I'm already at level 6 in handiwork, level 6 in kindling, 2 in planting, 1 in electricity, and 1 in mining. That way I'm getting all of these passive bonuses, as you can see on the right-hand side. So I've got plus 15% work speed for handiwork, higher crafting of spheres, less materials needed for armor, whole bunch more stuff. And essentially, it's really important to do all these things as you kind of unlock them. So I think we'll just let the pals handle that, and then we're going to head back over to this location. So we were up here. I think we're going to head to here, that we could actually try and take on Petallia. All right, and we are at the Sealed Realm of Spirits, or the Petallia Alpha Boss here. And with us killing Verdash, this actually might be one of the next best pals that we can currently get available to us when it comes to our farming capabilities. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. Very nice. Oh, he's going to completely obliterate her. We only need to be careful she doesn't die to the flame like Verdash did. Might be smart to just call him back, actually. And wait for this burn effect to wear out before we try and capture it again. The burn effect does increase its chance of being captured. Yeah, we'll just throw that out. I think it's done burning. And then we'll go through and fire off another shot if we need to. Yeah, it's done burning. So we'll try this again here. A 40% chance. 49%. Oh, wow. And it still got out. Okay. And try one more time. What's at 21? I thought it was at 1 HP. Apparently not. Okay, we got this one. Much better than the last time around. And it got Workaholic and Serious. That's actually a really, really nice capture. That'll be huge in our base. Let's try and take this out. Oh, wow. They have a lot of HP. We'll use our buddy here to help us out. Prefer you don't kill them. I would like to capture them. Alright, we finally managed to capture all 3 of the catchers that were right there. So we're going to keep heading on down here. There's a whole bunch of chaos here. I'm going to leave the lore, as I've already kind of discovered it in my main playthrough. And here is going to be the bounty. Lasso. Alright, we should be able to beat him pretty easy. He's level 21. Oh, he's got a Masarina. That poor little cow is about to get toast. Alright, buddy. Can I capture him? Oh, well, not anymore. We should be able to take him down. Yeah, he's going to get toast. I don't know why they crouch like that. Maybe because they're harder to hit, I guess. Okay, and he's dead. There we are. Let's take a quick look at the map here and see just how far we've come. Awesome, so we're going to head up here then. Alright, as I was walking around, I did find another dungeon located right here, so we're going to head on in and see if we can find anything good. Alright, so there's 2 lotuses so far, and 3 lotuses so far in this first room, and there's 2 red chests. And we got a shotgun schematic, which we already have the tier 3. Okay, and we got ourselves a level 2 makeshift shotgun schematic. The game really wants to give us this shotgun. Here's going to be a chest. We'll grab that. And this here. What is this weird light coming out? It's kind of odd. And I just realized we've actually burned through a lot of our arrows here. So yeah, if we can get a better schematic, we'll actually be able to save on ammo. I mean, it's already better than the course ammo for sure, but... And it's not hard to make. But it would be nice to be able to do more damage for sure. Alright, so we're actually just going to kill it, as I realized that I have my armor damaged. And my shield was gone, so it's kind of at risk of losing a bunch of health there. Oh, there's a double lotus grab here, very nice. And then let's see what we get here from the chest as well. I didn't realize we'd taken so much damage. Ancient Technology Manual, and that is it. So not a super successful dungeon here. Alright, I just headed back to base, and it looks like there's another dungeon as I went through and headed back to this area here. So I'm going to head on in here real quick. And we're just going to basically look for all the chests really fast. Okay, and it's another one of those super easy dungeons where I don't have to do anything. I basically can just walk on in, grab all the loot, and then get out. And in a couple of manuals, that's pretty nice. I will take that. That actually, all in all, for the time investment, was definitely worth it. Alright, and I think I finally stumbled upon where this Alpha Pal is going to be located. It should be just down in here. Yeah, in this mine shaft here. Located on the right-hand side. This should here be Lizby. I'm going to let him just burn through them. I do not care too much about capturing them. We're just going to go for the headshot here. I think both the B-Guard killed itself, so we should be good. Oh yeah, we're down to just one. That makes it way easier. And there's a chest here as well. I don't have 12 here. Ooh, there's an effigy. We'll let him do the fighting, and I'll collect the loot. Grab that. And we'll get the chest here as well. I forgot they blew up. That actually makes it pretty easy. As long as they didn't blow up near me, we're good. And do I have any normal spheres left? Or yeah, just only normal spheres left. 600 of them to be exact. We'll have to turn this into some palladium here. And there we go. And this one got toasted. All in all, pretty happy with that. Yeah, I was not going to mess around with that. We'll just capture all the normal ones. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're going to head up north here again. As there's still the bounty that is just around the corner here. I don't think there's any more dungeons, unless this plateau right here has one. Well, I guess we will do to this dungeon. There's a lot of dungeons in this area. And we got ourselves another super easy dungeon. I love this. This is basically just free loot. Very, very little effort. And, oops, I accidentally reset that. And we get paid. There are 2 skill fruit trees here. We will gather all of this. And there we go. Okay. And a makeshift handgun schematic. Not great. There we go. And nothing good. Okay, well, it should be the end of the dungeon then. We got 2 more chests waiting for us. And right here, let's see what we got. We have another skill fruit. And another skill fruit. Alright, now the bounty should be just over this hill. Yeah, I think it's right down there. Oh, and there might be another dungeon. I didn't even see that. Okay, let's get the chest here. And where is this bounty? Oh, he's just to the corner. Alright, well, I guess we'll do this dungeon here as well. And then we can do the bounty and then fast travel out of here. Alright, so I am in the dungeon now. And this is a pretty weird dungeon. Another one that I have not seen before. There is like, yeah, there's like a bunch of houses in here. and like almost a mine shaft. There's a bunch of random NPCs in here, like enemy NPCs. But as you can see, it goes up. We could fly upwards here. So there's a lotus right here. We came from over there. And then, oh, there's even more up here. Okay. And there is a chest and a pile of stuff up here. Yeah, all these new things. See, I'm telling you, there's been so many dungeons that I have not seen since I was so far ahead. I've not like gone back to replay a lot of the older content. So if anyone is wondering, like, should you replay the game if you are already far, I would 100% recommend making a new playthrough because this is a very, very different experience than what it was the first time I played through the game. Yeah, it's very, very different. There's another chest. Let's grab this. I have so many skill fruits. I don't even know if I'm able to hold all these items. There's so much stuff here. All right, and we'll grab this. Okay, cool. We were able to hold all of that. All right, I headed back out to the main room, and there was actually 2 more chests in another room that I had missed here. Oh, and there's a trap. What the heck? There's a trap that hits you. Does it kill you? I'm gonna test it. Okay, it doesn't kill you, but if you stand on that trap, the trap will hit you. Trying to pull some like Skyrim level trap designs here. Not very effective, but that was pretty cool. Wow, oh my goodness. What? This room is huge. I feel like there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff. We're getting like loads of dog coins, a little bit of money, some ammo, a little bit of everything. Very good, okay. And we got another level 1 shotgun schematic. This game is tormenting us with these schematics here. And another assault rifle. Not too great. We are running out of room here. Well, I can't really get much, so we're just going to let him go to town here. And I only have normal pal spheres, I think. Oh, let's not use the grapple here. I'll use the arrows. I went through and made some more arrows as well. And let me see if I can get him with a normal pal sphere. I don't know if we can. Oh, I'm going to kill him, I think. Yeah, and this guy, I think he's going to get burnt to a crisp. Should be able to grab him. I don't think I have 12 of these guys. That's the only reason I want them. Just for that extra experience. And we got 1 down. We got a couple more not ready to go. Wheat seeds. I'm not too worried about that. We have wheat. Okay, got 2 of them. And then precious pelt would be more money. I'm just going to get rid of the medicine at this point. This guy is about to get a special treatment. Yeah, go ahead, bud. Just do your job. Thank you. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to head over to the chests here. As we do have 2 more chests. I have no idea where we're going to put any of this stuff, but we got some more stuff to grab. And, okay, we already have all those. And that is an SMG schematic, and we know the SMG is doo-doo, but we're going to grab it just for collection's sake. Alright, so we got the fast travel location unlocked here, and then I believe our friend, the bounty, is just up here. Yeah, I think he's down here. Okay. Somewhere down here. We'll find him. Oh, he's probably in this ravine. Yeah, I think that's where he is this ravine here. Let's just get our stand back real quick so we don't accidentally fall. Hey there, buddy. I think it's faster if we just fall, though. Oh, my stand was not recovered all the way. That could have been so bad if I fell further. Oh, hey, here he is. And there's a black marketeer up there, too. Let's take this guy out. And there's another dungeon. My goodness. Well, Ego's gonna go bye-bye. And there is another boss down. I have so much stuff. This is ridiculous, and I need that bounty token. Let's spend the manuals, I guess. I was saving these, but let's just spend them. And we managed to get that. Alright, well, I'm going to head in here, and I will only bring you back if there is something good. If there's not, we'll just skip the whole thing. Alright, now I don't know if I would consider this good, but this is a brand new pal. We do not have a Dynasum Lux, so I am pretty happy about this find. Now, I already went through and scoured the rest of the dungeons, so we're going to head straight to the boss room. Alright, so we ended up catching 2 of the Goriat here, which is going to be what the final pal was in the boss room. And then the final chest, it looks like we're just going to get schematic, a double-barreled schematic level 1, and a makeshift shotgun level 2. We've got so many of these makeshift shotguns. That's crazy. Alright, now I've brought us back to the base, and I went through and I deposited everything here really quickly, but I do have a bunch of eggs that we need to go through and hatch, so I figured I would just bring you back here as we hatch these eggs. That way you can see what I get. We got a beacon, which is nice. We don't have 12 of those. And then we got a Verdash. Oh, the Verdash that we did not capture, but this one is going to be a non-alpha variant, so I am pretty excited about that. That is super cool. Robin Quill. All of these pals are very helpful pals that we do not have 12 of, so I am very happy with that. And we will go through and drop the rest of these off. Okay, that is full. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually head back over, like I originally mentioned, to the dungeon area. Not the dungeon, I'm sorry, the desert area. Apparently I've done far too many dungeons. We're going to head back up here. So I'm going to fast travel back to, I think, this location, and we'll just head straight there. Alright, now I got back to the desert, and we are experiencing some FPS drops here, but I found another one of these faction bases, and I do not believe that we actually have the schematic for this specific base yet. So I'm just going to try and loot all of the chests. Let our buddy deal with that. I hope he's okay. There's a chest here. We're just going to try and run through it as fast as possible. Hopefully we're okay. I have to keep an eye on Ragnarok's health. He's actually losing a bit of health. Maybe I should recall him as soon as I get inside. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep him safe because he's going to be our escape ticket. And we'll toss him out in here, I think. There's a lot going on. My goodness, there's a lot going on. I forgot I have the ring on. I need to take the ring off. Might make it a little easier. Oh my goodness, yeah, there's so much going on here. I might actually be in a bit of a bad situation here. I probably shouldn't have ran past everything. Everything is very, very laggy. My goodness, yeah, I've lost a lot of my shield already. Oh, that grenade's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. You know, I may have bit off more than I could chew. Alright, well, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I think we're cleaning them up just fine. That flamethrower really hurts. Can you... Oh, dear God. I should leave. I should actually leave. Oh! Well? I bit off more than I could chew. Alright, now I've made my way back over to the desert, and getting my stuff back in vanilla when it falls can be a bit tricky, but I'm going to show you a bit of a trick that you can use to get it back if you die in a weird situation like that. So I'm going to hop on my flyer and avoid all confrontation. I'm going to fly over here, and as you notice, when you walk up to the drop here, you can actually access your stuff from anywhere in that circle. You do not have to head back down to your body with where it died. You could simply just grab anywhere in the beam and you're good to go. And now that I've got my gear back on, I am no longer hot. And there's a Lucky over there. So I think that's our cue to avoid the madness that was and see if maybe we could go through and take these guys out here instead. Okay, we're gonna just go with that. 74%, that seems promising. 87, okay, cool. And then the Dictoise is just over here. I think we just need 1 or 2, and he should be coming our way here now. Alright, so at this point, I've actually thrown near 50 spheres, I feel like, at this guy, and he just refused to get in the sphere. I may have to go through and collect some more Lift Monk effigies, and then we can come back and try and capture more pals. And there's actually still quite a few pals in this area that we do not have 12 of yet. So I think that's probably going to be the best bet. So with that being said, I think right now is probably a great place to go through and wrap up the video. Hope you all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to see more. I will see you all later.